What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Wasatch Moto Overland. I've got something awesome that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to show you how to install this awesome lever that replaces the terrible design of this factory door latch for the rear hatch. Watch how easy it is. I can literally do this with one finger. So stay tuned and we're going to show you how to do it. In my previous video, you may have seen how we created a little tool that you can use to open this hatch if you have problems with this, which you probably will, as pretty much all Sequoia first gen owners have. It involves removing this little plastic piece, and as you can see, that little lever in there is what needs to be pushed in order to open this manually. So it's very simple. It has a nice coating to prevent getting cut on this aluminum piece, but I'm going to show you how to install this and basically get rid of all the problems that you have had up to this point in association with this lever breaking, because it basically just eliminates it altogether. In fact, it's easier to pull this lever and grab the bottom of the tailgate than it is, especially since I just put this body lift on. Now I'm gonna have to like reach up higher up here and pull this, and it's just kind of awkward, especially for my wife because she's pretty short. So let's get into it. First thing we need to do is just remove this trim piece right here. Set those aside. These two pieces. And you'll need a flat blade screwdriver to pop these little pins out. If yours has this, I think it's a 10mm bolt there. Okay, so you'll just pull down and then pull up, and this piece will come off. Just like that. Now we have pretty good access, as you can see, to this piece here. So what we're gonna do is remove these 3 10mm bolts. So this piece should wiggle up and out. Kind of wiggle it out here. In order to move this out, there's a connector right here that we need to disconnect. So first of all, let's push this connector in right here. Okay, that actually gives us some room to pull it this way. So just pull that little thing. Maybe you'll have to grab some pliers and push it towards the outside. Then once you have some room here, you can unplug this assembly and this guy. All right, so now that this is free, I'll show you what we're gonna do next here. So I've had this off a few times. I don't really think it's necessary to have this cover. I don't think there's actually any bolts holding it in. I think it was just this cable. But before, I think there was a few screws up here. So just pull those out and slide this cover off. So, just like that. Now this is what you'll have. This is a good time to replace this locking mechanism. Mine went bad, so I replaced this probably last year, and I replaced the handle with an OEM one. Basically, you just pull the cable off for the latch, and then pull that out, and this is completely free. Alright, so here's what I did. I used a flat blade screwdriver to bend this out just a little bit without tweaking this. I'm going to hold this just like that so I have access straight through to this hole. Position this where I want it, hold it with that hand, and then I'm going to slide my bolt through here. It might be pretty tight because I have it bent a little. Alright, so since this is kind of pushed up against this bracket, I can't put my washer on, so I'm just going to squeeze these two together. Just like that. Amazing. I don't think I can use the washer, so it's just kind of too close here. Maybe I'll just hold this nut in place against our bracket. There we go, got it started. If you're looking at it like it's oriented, you want to make sure that this is pressed all the way up against the bracket there, just like that. So we're gonna hold it like that. You don't have to get this too tight, but you just want to lock that cable in place and make sure that this bracket's not gonna be jiggling around. That nylon locking piece will keep it from backing off. And that's it. So now when I'm in the cab camping, I can just pull on this, unlock the door, and then when I'm outside, same thing. So to get this back in, hold this middle piece to keep this from bending. So just kind of wedge your finger there and bend this straight out, just like that. We are going to make sure we plug this in first, since that was the last thing we did to take it off. Plug in our automatic lock connector. Now we're gonna feed it back in. So the trick with this is we need to pull this up and get this little lip right here over the edge of the trunk. Almost had it just then. So if you reach your other hand back around, might help. There we go. Okay, so now that lip is over. Now our holes match up perfectly. Let's go ahead and put our bolts back in. Alright, now that that's mounted, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to hold our finger here. We're just going to bend that back. And that's it. You can barely even see it. Well, that's awesome. Okay, now we just reassemble everything like it was. Alright, so I just got through testing this and the window clears fine. So basically our cable is attached to the same spot as our bracket. It comes up and it has a factory clip right here. I just removed that one that was here, clip it into here, and this will keep it on the back side of the motor bracket assembly and through this factory hole. So now what I'm gonna do, I'll just fab up a little lever here, so once my panel is on, it'll look finished, and it'll just have a lever to open. All right, so our panel is up. This is just hanging out for now. And I will open the window just to make sure that that works. But I'll do another video when this is all complete and when I have the little lever set up here. But the primary part of this video was showing how this guy works. So, oh, it's so easy. It's literally all that shows right there. And you can literally do it with one finger, which I don't think I could say the same about this. Like, I'd probably end up breaking it. So, super duper easy. All right, so that works amazing. Let's show this. Now, if I want to open this, just pull my lever and we're good. Boom. Awesome sauce. Sick. So basically, you're just kind of retraining your brain not to use this, which is really not that hard because it's much easier to just grab the bottom. As you can tell, when the door is locked, nothing will happen. And then when you unlock it, you're good. So that's our video for today. Thank you for watching. Please make sure and hit that subscribe button below, and we'll have some more awesome, helpful Sequoia videos for you in the future. So thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Later.